Hi, I'm Joan Newcomb, and today's morning musings is spiritual renovating. I'm doing a series of daily morning musings, and I'm using posts from my blog, Adventures in Density and Effort, as inspiration. Now, I wrote these a while ago, and the world has completely changed since then. So if I encounter anything that is out of date, I will give you the most recent information. At the end, I will summarize the topic based on what's going on in the world today. I also have some special offers, so stay tuned to the very end to see what they are. Spiritual renovating. Today was a full moon lunar eclipse, making it 3 times as powerful as a regular full moon. It was also the beginning of a new cycle of eclipses. Eclipses bring sudden changes, new beginnings, and abrupt endings. They happen every 6 months. A full moon lunar eclipse followed by a new moon solar eclipse. But they run in 2-year astrological cycles. What this means is that each one of us has the opportunity to expand and to transform our lives. Years ago, I noticed that about every 2 years, I'd go through a huge growth period. It seemed to me like the scaffolding of my life would give way and everything would collapse, revealing my life's faulty foundation. Eventually, the collapse wouldn't be quite as complete, validating that I had built a stronger base as time went on. I see these growth experiences as a form of spiritual remodeling. We decide we want to expand, and spiritually, we're already there, but our bodies are still limited by the old belief structures. They have to give way for new expansion. We forget that we're constantly calling in new experiences. It's like lying in bed wishing you had a skylight overhead and a master bedroom with a jacuzzi bathtub and a separate shower, and then waking up in the morning to find contractors tramping through your house, a hole in your ceiling, and your water turned off. Life does that, it seems. Things happen to you and you forget that you asked for it in some way. You didn't ask to be laid off from work, but you felt unhappy and restricted in your job, and you wouldn't risk leaving it in this economy. You didn't ask for your marriage to fail, but you knew that another decade of lies and dishonesty would make you completely insane. You didn't ask to get sick, but you spent 10, 15, 20 years taking care of everyone but yourself. The thing to remember is it's getting better. The contractors will leave, the water will get turned on again, and you'll be in a brand new living experience. Growth is good. It's an opportunity to become more fully yourself. And you, as consciousness, you are magnificent. So if you've had any experiences like this, please leave me a comment below. I love to read your comments. This is one of those evergreen topics. We are constantly going through growth spaces, but in my experience is that the growth spaces seem to be getting more and more extreme. And some of that is because we're in a collective growth space. Everyone is going through huge shifts and changes, and we've all become more sensitive with this consciousness shift. And so we're ping-ponging between our own intense growth experience and everyone else's. So I do think that it is helpful to look at an overall picture of your life as your home, your creation of your embodiment in this lifetime, and that just like if you owned a regular home, it needs constant renovating, it needs expansion, it needs updating, and that's what you're in the midst of doing when you're in a huge growth space. So if you like these videos, please share them with your family and friends and on your social media, and please click the like button or the heart button and subscribe or follow, and that way you're telling the algorithm to share this far and wide and get this out to someone who really needs to see this information. And if you want a free sample of one of my consciousness techniques, click on the link below to the skybox technique. It'll give you a drone's eye perspective of your life, like looking at it as consciousness, and give you greater insight to what's going on as well. And if you'd like some manifestation techniques, click on the link below to my self-study course, Manifesting Money and Miracles, and it'll give you some basic energetics that are simple but profound and can radically change your external reality. And if you'd like a personal session with me, click on the link below to book a session. I take a look at the essence of who you are and what's going on in your life today, and then I can answer any questions that you might have and even help facilitate some energetic changes. And if you want to learn how to do this for yourself, that is, navigate your life as consciousness with the help of my consciousness techniques, Manifesting Money and Miracles is a great preparation for my coaching special where I work with you one-on-one and give you some specifically chosen consciousness techniques so that you can transform your life. And you can find out more on my website, joan-newcomb.com, and I'll see you tomorrow in another Morning Musings.